How's everyone doing today? It's your boy, A-Dog TV. That's another day of Gossip TV. Today's topic, I want to talk about this Epstein file. So I watched a documentary someone done on YouTube. It was about hour 15 minutes, like nearly 2 hours. And because obviously I didn't know much about it, I didn't know what was going on. So I thought, you know what, while I'm doing some work on my laptop, let me watch it and actually dive into it. And while I was watching it, something occurred to me thinking, hold on a second, how come all of this news that I'm listening to right now, watching right now, it's not in public eye? Like someone else with a YouTube channel had to do that breakdown and everything. Like for example, the Epstein file, they was saying about what he was doing to like kids and stuff, how he needed to be pleased, the word I'll use, he needed to be pleased 3 times a day. So he had this woman bringing him people, right? Underage people, different type of people, different people 3 times a day. And he was running this for years. Then I was listening some more. Then after I found out he got found guilty for all the charges. But unfortunately, he only served 12 months in prison. You can't make this up. It's 12 months in prison, but the 12 months that he served, listen to this, he was allowed out of prison 12 hours a day. Can you hear me? So he was allowed out of prison 12 hours a day. He had an open prison, and he used to walk into prison about 8-9 o'clock every evening to go and sleep, because apparently he had businesses, so he wasn't allowed to be locked away for too long. So for then, after his 12 months serving, he walked out of prison smiling. So while he was then, obviously, when you think about someone like that got his way, do you think he learned from what he did? Of course not. He came out of prison, he went and bought an island, built a mansion there with cameras everywhere, and he started doing it again. But this time around, he's doing it in an island where no one else can come there unless they're invited by him. So he literally bought an island and he built a crazy mansion there. Swimming pool, basketball court, football pitch, crazy rooms and everything, yeah? So while that was happening, now this time around, instead of him renting a little place around the corner from civilization, he said no. He had a helipad. So the people that was bringing him these girls now, they had helipads. So they would jump on a plane, a helicopter, or whatever you want to call it, and fly over to his island and drop the people there. So all the parties are all private. He has CCTVs in they said he had 150 cameras in his whole house. So of course he had people visiting him, you know. He had people from the UK, royalty, American presidency, and loads of people, high-class people, that have this nasty urges, but don't want people to find out who they are. Because you know in society, for you to get somewhere, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. So when the person you know is onto this filthy things, and you really want to be successful, you know, some people have no morals. They want to jump in and do what the so-called people that can help them out do, just to fit in, you know. So yeah, that's what was happening. Then of course, knowing the Epstein guy, knowing that he had so much cameras all over the house, So then he got arrested the second time now, and this time around everything was looking a bit crazy, but he has so much files on people that attended his parties and doing all the things that shouldn't be done in public eye. So, why he got arrested, it was a coincidence that they said that they found him, gone. Basically, I can't use the word, trying to keep it friendly out here, but, he off himself. Then when they done the checks and everything, the checks proved that it's impossible for him to do that to himself because the fracture around the neck area was too aggressive for just a rope. But unfortunately, the case was closed because everything was onto his head. They was gonna blame him for everything, but because he's gone now, so they couldn't do any more research for the files. Then the police decided to go to his house to check the CCTVs. You wouldn't believe it. You would not. You got a sip of tea for this one. You wouldn't believe it. All the CCTVs were gone. Empty. Database completely empty, erased, gone. Cameras were still there, but all the saved files gone. Now, it's crazy because obviously we all know what's going on. You feel me? People are, especially, they say money is power, and it's so true, because when you have money, these people can make things disappear like that, and they did. So they went to the properties and looked for the files. They couldn't find the files. They looked for the saved documents. They couldn't find nothing. Until recently, now these files are starting to come out. So you can see how crazy this sounds. So for me, that's just a breakdown of the story. But for my take in this is, where is 50 Cent to document this? Because, hey, believe me, wrong is wrong and right is right. But he done a 50 Cent documentary about his life, not paying people, not doing this, and he has so many accomplices, But obviously 50 done a documentary for him, worth about $5 million. But my thing is, where is 50 for the Epstein file? Like, I hope someone's gonna have the same energy, because the way it looks like, even though what Diddy done is bad, Epstein file, this guy was crazy. Like, this guy was moving, you feel me? Like, I know we don't know everything, but you know what? Let's call a spade, put both of them on the same boat, the same caliber, you feel me? So obviously P. Diddy, he's also busting case. Let's be honest. He got 3 years? The guy's out next year. You can't even make this thing up. He's literally out next year. Christmas, he's gonna be at home with his family. You feel me? So it's crazy. It's like when you have money and you do a crime, it's like you can justify it, but when you don't, it's like put him in a can, throw away the keys type ish. You feel me? You can't make this up, man. I hope I'm communicating, because at the end of the day, wrong is wrong, right is right. But hey, you know what? But recently though, they have found some files with different government officials' names. They're just dropping names here and there. But of course we know these people that are dropping their names, they have power in the society, in the community, in the world. Nothing's gonna come out of it. Nothing's gonna happen. Why? Because they know people. When you know people that know people that know people, you know already how it goes, because in this society, it's all about having dirt on someone. When you have dirt on someone that's in a higher place, then you're almost invisible. Am I communicating? So yeah, just a thought, man. Like, just, you know, Diddy's out next year. Epstein, you know, his situation was a bit crazy, but you know, I think the second part, obviously, we all know. I'm not gonna say it. He's not gonna come out my mouth, but we all know what happened to him in there. You feel me? You know, I just hope Diddy's all right. You know, because I haven't heard from him for a minute. Nevertheless, man, I'm gonna follow the files though. I'm gonna watch the next setup and find out exactly who is named, so we can follow it, you know, and see exactly how the cookie is gonna crumble. If you ask me, nothing's gonna happen. No one's name's gonna get brought forward at all. But hey, we're here, innit? We're here for it. So let's see how this tea. You feel me? But anyway, it's your boy A-Dog TV. Another day of Gossip TV. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Let's grow this family together. You feel me? It's your boy, and I'm out.